One Owner Car Guy, oneownercarguy.com, and what I got here for you today is a 2000 Yukon, GMC Yukon. I wanted to say Tahoe, and it really kind of threw me around there. I can never keep these two straight. And you know, the Suburbans really threw me off when they started making them in both brands. It's a nice looking truck. It's a 2-owner truck. It's got about 146 on it. I'll show you the odometer here. We'll figure that out in a second. I'm not sure on the specifics. Right around 146 though. It's black, of course. It's in great shape. I have the window sticker and all that good stuff. And somebody paid almost 40 grand for this thing when it was new. And it's a good little truck. I'm going to do this here review and such of the exterior, and I'm going to show you the entire outsides, any damages or little dings, dents, and fading and stuff like that, or anything that I see that's just not how it came when it was 40 grand. And that's that. My name's Nathan. It's 406-544-6919. The truck's for sale, and you can call me anytime. If I ain't up, I ain't going to answer. I'll call you back. And that's the deal. First off, I'm going to go and show you underneath, and we'll kind of talk about things wrong with the truck as we go. Like, they lightly got something right there and bumped it. You can see on that bumper. Well, it got used for what it should have been used for, right? And it kind of smashed that plate holder just a little bit. Underneath, still got this and everything. Skid plate. That's a aftermarket or a factory extra add-on. It could be a factory extra add-on. $350. Clean as can be under here. And this kind of stuff is just a little dusty from road dust. Still got the plastic up in here. What's that? Something adjust. Gas adjust? I couldn't read that. It looked like a KYB logo on it. On the shock. What is it? How do we get at this thing? Maybe from here. I can't read it. Something adjust. Slight little thing on the pen gasket there, a little drip. It don't drip on the ground much, but very clean. The frame and everything is just nice as can be. Transfer case looks good. It's in great shape. I'm going to show you underneath. These wheels are in good shape. Could have been cleaned a little more. Front tire, man, they got titties all over the side. Look at them things, man. And all kinds of tread. It looked like it just put on a while back. Back ones got a little bit more wear. As you can see, there's still some tread left, but yeah, there's a little bit of this starting around the side. They need replaced. Hey, I can read it back here, I'll bet. What does it say? Gas adjust, yep. Yeah, it's a KYB product. I thought so. I thought I recognized that logo. It's got some nice aftermarket shocks then. Very clean under here. No spare. Hitch, but no spare. And I like to make sure and show you anything like that. That light there is knocked off. I think it's the part like that that kind of shines it in, but I'm not 100%. Nice hitch for a bumper pull. I like the barn doors on these a lot better than the other kind personally. That wheel's got a little bit of a scuff on it, and actually I drove that on a planter there, and I kind of got a scuff on that tire. These new ones were put on a lot sooner, and this one actually, God, that tire looks good. Do they match? Dunlop RVXT. Dunlop RVXT. So two fronts are the same, and a Pathfinder ER Sport, and over here it shall be a Pathfinder ER Sport. Hang on now. Pathfinder Sport SUV. Pathfinder Sport. Where did I grab that ER from? The end. It was Pathfinder. And I took the ER and put it on it. Duh. Okay, so they replaced them in pairs, which is good. It shows somebody took care of their truck and is also very not spending a lot of money, frugal or whatever. Okay, to look at any problems on the outside and such, the hood. It's the biggest sore spot. You got the crow's feet checking type thing, and it's in the clear coat, and it's just coming off. It don't look so great on a black car. And it's kind of in a few spots here on the hood. It comes up over into the fender on that one. Sides? Psh, you'd never know. You wouldn't have to ever do anything to it. A guy could get the paint match at the store and paint match that black. Man, I should have. I ain't got enough time to do all this or I'd do it. There's a little bit of that on the roof. A little bit more on the other side. And I'll show you that right now so I don't forget. Right there. Roof rack. And a little bit on the top of the door there. So the top surfaces, I'd paint this hood and maybe touch up the top piece there with some match paint at Kragen and be done with it. A little bit coming off there. This fender is straight as can be. A little ding here actually. Door straight, couple dings, two there. A ding here, a couple dings. Every time I tap it, it's a ding, by the way. And in 3 in a row right there, tic-tac-toe. A ding, a ding, a ding, a ding. And that one's got a little bit of a gouge in the paint. And I'll come back down the side of this to where you can see it again. And it don't look all hammered up or anything. But if you get all up close on it, you can see it. Little ding in that trim, too. And he kind of scraped against something lightly. And it kind of pulled it off right there. That piece got bent. My hands are all dirty and messed up all the time. I'm sorry. Very straight. Besides the few dings. Scratch. And a few dings there like I showed you. That's that little scuff on the side of the mirror here. And we're done with this side. This piece is worn. The plastic on it, they get worn. Well, it's like that. Lights could use the sanding thing. Oh man, they look nice when you do that. I can get that done for you for just time of a guy doing it. Ding right there. And I'll kind of look down this side a bit. It's straight until you come to a ding. How's that? A ding. Ding here. There's a ding there. Next one, look at the bottom part on the other side. Little scratches right in here. And you can kind of see them. Nothing too big time. When you back up, you really can't see them, but they're there. Ding. Ding, ding. A little bit of wear there where the paint, the sun was hitting the paint. A little dingy gouge. A dingy gouge, yeah. Same thing there, a ding and a gouge. And a little scratch. Lights look nice. And just going down the side, there's a ding right there too, by the way. Now, I'm not saying I hit every one of them. In other words, not that I hit, but that I showed you every one. There's a couple chips right there. But I'm very particular, and I try and make sure and show everything. And there's just a couple dings like I showed down the side. Nothing too serious. Now, this here, look at this. This all chips away. The paint. It's not rusted. It's so. In fact, I left there. That's how it looks when it comes off. And it's just been had a nice satin paint put over it to where it's not miscolored like that. A couple chips in here on the door from opening and such. And let's look at the back real quick. There's like a dingy gouge there too that I didn't show you. It kind of carries on from that one. The back's in great shape. A little bit of discoloring around them paces like they get. Paces. This door handle's a little loose, as are a couple of them in the truck because it's a GMC truck. And they do last, man. But I'll tell you, door handles and like hood latch things and little handles and things are mainly the things that go on them, if you ask me. I'm doing these videos a different way, and like right now, this is just my exterior. So I keep it to the underneath and the exterior and anything like that. And I've showed you everything that I think I need to show you. Little ding right there. And then I kind of go around it again and kind of make sure that I got it all. Little scratches here, a couple. And it makes it easier for me. That way when I do the interior, I'm only thinking about interior. When I do the test drive, I'm only thinking about the test drive. Very nice, actually, and it allows me to better show. Now, when they bump this, see, little things like this. When they bump this, something happened here, and 9 out of 10 would never know. And in fact, I went by and described you this. I didn't show that. In fact, I did both sides of it. I showed you this, and I showed you this, and I didn't show you that. Think about that. It's crazy. Chips right there. Like I say, my hands are filthy. I'm sorry. I wanted to show you this bottom piece over here. And it looks good. Very good. Wheel wells look good. I think there's a ding back here. Hang on. Right there. Little ding. That's it. Nice truck. 2-owner. And if you're looking for a Yukon, stop it! Call me. These are very easy upkeep, very cheap to work on, and pretty unique rigs. They don't put much else on the newer ones they don't got on the older ones. So that's the deal. OneOwnerCarGuy.com for cool, classic, and just older, neat, unique 1- and 2-owner cars and trucks. And Beagle's Pocket for beagles, miniature beagles, mind you. And Stock Gambles for stock stuff. Stock stuff? That's right. One Owner Car Guy, that's your exterior underneath and such. I'll be back with the test drive and the interior videos later, and we'll clip them all back together for you and get this ad done. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I'll ship this to any port in the world. Just let me know where you need to ship to. We'll talk to you. One Owner Car Guy, OneOwnerCarGuy.com. And what I got here for you today is a really nice 2000 GMC Yukon. And I did the exterior review, and you can see the little faded spots and such. And now I'm back to do the test drive. And I'm going to go ahead and do it to it with this, but I like to walk around and show you what you were looking at first in case you haven't seen the other video. You know what we're test driving. Just show up in the seat and start off all of a sudden or something. So, with that in mind, OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Make sure to subscribe. Hope I said that right. My mouth's getting dry. Like, comment, all that good stuff. Boop. I'll pop a link up here somewhere to where you can add me on Google+, G+. That seems to be the way we have to comment now on here, and it's actually pretty neat once you get into it and start doing it, but what a pain it's been to get switching over and stuff. And that's the deal. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Cereal Marshmallows, www.cerealmarshmallows.com for your morning breakfast cereal dehydrated marshmallows. I love them. I sell them like crazy. Let's check out the inside here for the test drive. Broken handle, I didn't show you in the other one too. $145, $191. Sometimes you gotta close that door a little harder. When you start it, that fuel gauge will flip. I'll do it again just to show you. Didn't do it that time, of course. Idles down nicely. It's a great runner. Now, as far as the runnability of this truck, I had the transmission replaced. It needed a transmission. It wouldn't work. Let's just put it that way. So I had it redone. The guy put a guaranteed transmission in it. Guaranteed for a few months. We're running down the road, and it does it to it. And I'm not gonna say it shifts like a brand new truck. Shifts good. Downshifts all there, and such. Upshift is all there. More than what you can get on, really. They're very powerful rigs. Got a little bit of a belt squeal, I think you can hear there. And I think my guy said it was maybe the bearing in the alternator. Okay, I'm going to show you something here that I really don't think is an issue, and I've had them that do it like this before. Listen to this. Let's turn this down. Hang on. go just fine. I'll let you hear a little bit more up here at the light and such. Like I say, anytime I replace transmission in these things, you go from, I had one of these that was a year old. And I've had many Escalades that were between a year and 3 years old. 20,000 mile trucks, you know, I mean, everything in them is so tight it's pitiful. This ain't like that. It ain't $40,000 tight. Shifts just nicely. Like right there, it seemed to like, it shifted differently than it would do. I guess that's the only way there is to say something. But it shifted, and it did it fine. It's all there, the power's there, and I like it. One thing you could do on them is come look and inspect, and we'll go for a ride, or send an inspector. I have people look on Craigslist all the time and send people. I'll give it the boot for you. Seemed pretty nice to me. Very, very nice shipping. Now, why am I making such a big deal out of this? Because I had it replaced. I actually paid, wipers work, money to have it replaced. And in doing so, I got a guarantee with it, but that guarantee ain't gonna work if you're in Rhode Island or something. It's like, oh man, this or this. Well, tough, unless you ship it back. I mean, it's just not cost effective to be able to do anything. I just realized that this has heated seats. It sure does. And they're hot. So that's my point there. That bearing and an alternator is something that you might replace over just getting sick of hearing it. But honestly, with the radio on, I don't think you'd really notice it much. I can't do my radios in test drives and stuff. Actually, I don't ever really listen to the radio. I'm always on the phone or trying to be on a computer while I'm driving. Be on a computer while you're driving? Yeah. Google Talk thing makes stuff kind of easy. So, nice truck, nice inside, 2-owner, well maintained. You know, being a nice, well taken care of rig does not mean that you're never going to do anything to it and that it's a done deal and you never have to fix anything. No. It's not what that means. It's not how that goes. I'm sure you'll fix something over time. Maybe even the next day when you get it, or the first month. Power steering pump, starter, fuel pump, who knows? Maybe the thing run for 3 years and you never replace nothing. It's just how cars go. Right at the top of our power band there, and I'll tell you what, it's got the power in the band. See right there, it kind of went up too much. Yeah, baby. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here and say goodbye and such. You can hear that whine a little bit more. AC blows, cool, but it is not ice cold. Compressor spins free, so if anything, it probably needs a charge. Actually, it's really cool. That's cool, man. Yes, it is. It actually is. And like I say, sometimes that door does not like to shut all the way, and I'll turn around and show you that kind of stuff. Needs a little bit of adjustment, maybe. That's the deal. One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com, 2000 Yukon, and good GM thing. I always get it mixed up with a Tahoe. Basically, it's an Escalade without the extra 20 grand tacked on. How's that? Well, interior and such is coming up next. I'm trying to think if I showed you everything on this test drive that I needed to, and I think I did. So, with that, goodbye. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. And call me anytime, Nathan, 406-544-6919. This Yukon's for sale. And if you're looking for one, stop it! And call me. We'll talk to you. One Owner Car Guy, OneOwnerCarGuy.com. And what I've got here for you today is the interior review of this 2000 Yukon, GMC Yukon. I can't get that, man. I always think Tahoe. Nice truck, 2-owner, 145,000 or so on it. I'm going to do a quick walk around to the outside, and I do these 3 videos now, exterior, underneath, and then I do the test drive, then I do the interior. And hopefully, in between all that, I catch anything and everything that I want to show you. So, that's the quick walk around. While I'm up here and doing this, I'm going to jump inside first where all the shadowed areas don't get not enough light. It's the perfect time of day. Sunsets have been beautiful here in San Diego, and I've been zooming in on them real quick. Look at that. Just awesome. But back to the Yukon, back to the Yukon. Sorry to spin you around there. Here we go inside. Now that'll drive you nuts after a while. They don't have those in Europe, I hear. No door buzzers. Door panels are in great shape. Front handle's good, but on this one, the back handle? No, this one's good too. Must be that one over there. Unless Trent tightened them up and got them. These handles are funky on these sometimes. Chevy. Heated seats. Tear in the seat. And that's the only tear in the seat. And I can get this piece replaced for you rather cheaply. Armrests and all. Very nice up here. I didn't do anything to it. Pedals are in great shape besides a little dust on it from my foot. Floor mats, great shape. Floors and the plastics, there's not even any wear anywhere. It's just nowhere. All the, this stuff is all on it and usually falls apart on these. Little stain right there of some sort. I don't know what. Here's your mileage. 145. 794. Or 194, I'm sorry. And dash up here. It's in great shape. It's not all cracked up or nothing. It's all it's cracked up to be. It's just not all cracked up. There you go. Button missing. There you go. There's something that's going to go wrong on the interior of one of these at some point. In fact, this thing is another thing. It's there, and it's going forward, and it almost does its job, but it's a little off kilter there, as you can see. Off kilter. 2 owners. 71 out of a 45 to 67. It's got the buyback protection if you buy the auto check thing. Come on now. Come on now. It's dry day out. And it's been in San Diego its whole life. And honestly, on these types of cars, it's hard to say it was a 2-owner. It could have been a 1-owner because the title was issued in 01. Minor accident. Damage report. Non-collision. It was a non-collision minor. Somebody scraped it in a parking lot or something. There you go. But 2 years after, 1 year after, they probably paid it off. 2 years. So it was probably a payoff. Doubtful it changed hands. It's probably a 1-owner. I don't know that for sure. We're going to go with 2 because that's what this says. Domer there working. Dome light. A little bit of wear on that. I'll go ahead and work a seat for you. There's the back. There's the forward. Up in the back. Down in the back. Up in the front. Down in the front. Place for paperwork in there and stuff. Boom, boom. I don't know if you can see that, but the lumbar is going in and out. A little bit of... Probably got slammed in the door or something there. SLT model. Like I said, that door panel's in great shape. However, missing that. Even got the middle piece here over everything. The single solid rear piece. Cup holders and such in the back. Storage. Netting hasn't been all used up. Actually, that one's been knotted once, maybe. Back seat's in great shape. Cup holders galore. Tissue holder. That don't ever feel like it's been down. Slashing the headliner right there. I want to show you that. I also want to show you that this piece, I think the clips on the back of it are just not 100%. Or he didn't have it all the way in there. Oh, wow. Maybe he didn't put it all the way in because I don't have the button. That could be it. Because I just pushed it in there and it feels pretty solid. Little discoloration there. Just barely. Barn doors. Gotta love the barn doors. And like I showed you there, I should have been a little slower. This handle's a little loose. And they do get that way on these old Chevy trucks. Old 2000, you know. Looks great back here. Seats there fold down and flip up. Looks to be like they spilled a little something on it maybe. I don't know. It's in great shape. I haven't shampooed it. I don't have a shampooer. When I did have a pretty good shampooer, my employees would leave the insides of the cars too wet. And then next thing you know, you're stuck with the headliners dropping. So you can't win no matter what you do. And so I don't do that anymore. And I actually think you gotta pull this headrest off. I'm gonna set this down for a second. I think you gotta actually pop that headrest off to where it lays down all the way. I'll take the headrest with me to where I get a good look here. And I'll get this one off. It's a relatively quick process. I wouldn't try and do it without, or you'll tear up the top of your headrest. And I'll kind of try and show you the process. Wow, go hot up there. These kind of push these little buttons on each side, and they slide right out. And I'll show you the buttons up close. They got a little button on them you push. Okay, take this out and lay this down. And this seat is back a little far. So what I'm gonna do is show you the door panel. That's the one. There you go. That inside door handle's broken. I think they're 13 to 23 bucks on eBay. Let me do this. Okay, let me add this. Here's the forward. Here's the backward. And there's my seat back. And I'm gonna pull it forward a bit. Man, that guy was leaned back, whoever's over here. Seat heaters, low and high. There's up in the front. There's down in the front. There's down in the back. There's up in the back. There's up for real. There's down for real. And I'll show you that on the other side as well. In fact, I got some extra stuff in here. There's your build sheet. Build codes if you want to pause that and check it out. Over here, the dash is just clean as can be. It's not all cracked up. Here's your forward. Little couple stains over here. I don't know. Just miscellaneous gray carpet problems. You got gray carpet problems. Okay. There's that. There's that. I'm gonna put these in the front seat for now. To where I can kind of give you a what for of how this. A what for of how this. Now that's a little loose there. Maybe the clip. And the top is missing. So if you're smoking and covering your ashes, you won't be doing it in the back seat. Okay. Look at that. Awesome. And I've got all the books here. Actually, I won't say that. I don't know what all books it came with. I've got these books. How's that? You know what? I'm gonna have to look. It says 99 in the books. Oh, here we go. It is a 99. And I've said 2000 over and over. It's a 99. And usually when they're made in 9th month, it's the next year. Well, not this time. You can pause this if you want and look at all the options. And also over here. And then they added all this in for the total sticker price of $37,000. So that's that. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to put it like this. Flip this over. Take a picture of what I don't have for my ad. And try and remember which way to close my barn doors. Did I do it right? I did it right. Walked out. What's up, crow? And there's a big old crow up there. One owner car guy. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Yeah. Stupid zoom in on a crow. Boom, he's gone just like that, man. I was about ready to snap a picture. Okay, well, that's that. And I would tell you, hey, I ain't gonna give you no more zoom ins like that. I'd be lying. Look at that sunset out there. Look at there. Just beautiful this time of year. And I've been trying to snap a picture or two sometimes. Like right now, I'm zoomed so far in. The walking just makes it a little hard. That just looks awesome though. Sorry people. One owner car guy, OneOwnerCarGuy.com. I wish I had a guy that edited all this stuff and all that. In fact, right here, boop, maybe I'll put a G Plus link if there's anybody that edits this. It's usually me and Matt, and we sometimes miss a link here or there, and then they come out with this G Plus thing and this and that, and makes it a little hard, she said. Well, back to this here Yukon. It goes creakety creak a little bit when you do it, but the film up here looks great. And that's terrage a little bit there. Beautiful under the hood. It's in great shape. Clean as can be. And when I got one that ain't got oil strewn all over like crazy under the hood or underneath, you know they changed things when it needed changed and that sort of thing. I mean, this one, the pieces on the side, the tin on the exhaust is not even tarnished yet. And it is a 5.7. They didn't offer a 5.0 or any other, it's a Vortec, or any other type of motor in this year, I don't think. I think this is it. I also think the headlights have to be on for that light to work. That's your under the hood. It's a good truck. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a test drive for you just for the heck of it, since we're already out here and may as well just do it to it. I showed you there's a little bit of a dingage there. A couple places. And that's in the exterior review that I did a while back. And I have placed these in my pocket. There's another cup holder there, I think. Let's see. Two more. Man, this thing's got cup holder city. Here's your keys. Oh, it's got the battery's bad or something that don't work. If that's for it, is it? It's a GM. And, well, there's a Buick too, so not sure which one. I know that this is the key, and you won't get all these others. See that gauge? Does that. Only first time. I tried to replicate it before. Couldn't replicate it. When you yank that down, it'll pull it into third. And you gotta watch it to make sure that you don't have it in third, that you actually have it in overdrive. Right there. I'm glad it did that. Every once in a while it fans like that, kind of a whoa, like it's almost slipping. But I just put a tranny in it, and the guy gave me a warranty thing, and it's not the most reliable deal, but the tranny works good. And you won't be able, by not reliable deal, you won't be able to get warranty service on a tranny from across the country. So know that every once in a while it flares like that, I guess you'd say. But it seems to right there. It flared a little bit right at the end of that. And I'll tell you, if you don't keep your foot in it, it won't do that. When I do these test drives, I put my foot in it, and I keep my foot in it, because I want you to know exactly how it sounds, runs, and all that. On the way back, I won't keep my foot in it. I keep it in the same spot, and it's slipping right there a little. It definitely is. If you let off, it will not do that. In fact, let's do this again, just to where you get the 100% feel. And being on the hill does this a lot. If you let off, it just goes to the next gear just fine. And it could just need to get worked in. The training the guy put in it might not be just, it might have set for a little while or something. But I'll tell you what, it gets down and goes. It holds strong and seems to be a pretty good little deal, except for that little flare in it. 4-wheel drive and all that's a good deal. It works. The CD player there, radio. Come on, really? There we go. It all works, and I knew it worked. That's why I was going crazy trying to get it to work again. Flip that open for your storage and stuff. It's auto down on the windows. On the, hey, why didn't it auto down? Maybe because I didn't go all the way up. Hey, man. There we go. And this one here. And this one here. Might be a little bit out of track. Sounds like it. They only go that far down. Wow. Like ultra child proof. Mirror. Out. In. Up. I put a little bit up with the in there. Down. Right hand side. In. Out. Down. Up. And locks. So we're all good. Now also I wanted to make sure and show you, I don't remember on these if that had a little bit of a different color on it. It's wore off, or they all were just that color. That looks to be a little worn. Just want to be as upfront as I can be on everything. Beautiful Tahoe. If that's what you're looking for, stop it and just call me and buy this one. 406-544-6919. Nathan, and that's about it. Trying to think if there's anything else to show you on this truck, and I don't think there is. A little smudge on the bumper there. Didn't notice that before. Okay, well, that's the deal. OneOwnerCarGuide.com, BeaglesPocket.com. If you heard her whine over there, she wants attention. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you.